Oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, when white supremacy, white supremacy gets locked away, yes, locked away. Oh, happy day. This is your brother Dana coming to you from the city of Atlanta, speaking truth regardless. And in response to a comment I got this morning, I am not rejoicing over the stumbling or the falling of my enemy, as you pointed out in Proverbs. But I am rejoicing for the justice of God, the Most High Yah, that is coming through for his precious chosen children, our black brothers and sisters, showing us that the time of the Gentiles is finally coming to its end. And I know, according to Romans 11, that when the true chosen people are once again reinstated in their position, the whole world will be blessed. And you know what? That's what we're seeing taking place. We're seeing that the time of the Gentiles, of white supremacy, of the Christian evangelical church, and the white Jesus and their white superior God, the harlot of Revelations, the abominable church that has spread its impurities across the globe, is being exposed and is coming to its end, so that the truth and the true chosen people, the true Hebrews, will take their rightful place. Jacob is about to become the head. And if you out there want to criticize my rejoicing, or criticize the rejoicing of our black brothers and sisters, that justice and the fulfillment of the promise of their God, the Most High Yah, is coming to be, I want to say to you, you're not recognizing the true truth of what is going on. Romans 11, chapter 17 to 22, just let me bring this to you. If some of the branches have been broken off in you, though a wild olive shoot, us Gentiles have been grafted in among the others and now share in the nourishing sap from the olive root. Do not consider yourself white supremacy or Gentiles to be superior over the other branches, the natural branches, the true chosen people, our black brothers and sisters. Do not think you're superior over them, but we have. We've set it up. White superiority. We are not supposed to consider ourselves as that. You will say then, branches were broken off so that I could be grafted in. Granted, but they were broken off because of unbelief. And if you stand by faith, do not be arrogant, but tremble. I see you becoming arrogant. I see in you that same fear you displayed back in 1994 when you could not believe that a black man by the name of O.J. Simpson was found innocent in murdering a white woman. I remember your anger. I remember you saying that United States is now on a downfall because a black man was not found guilty of killing a white woman, because in years past they were lynched even at the whim or the thought of our black brother doing something wrong. But the tables are turning. And I want you to know that there's no fighting, there's no laws, there's no army that will be able to keep the Gentiles. White supremacy. Like in a presidency, handing over, backing down, understanding your time is up. Do not be arrogant, but tremble. For if God did not spare his natural branches, look what our black brothers and sisters have gone through because of their disobedience. Look at what we've done to them. If God would allow his own precious children to suffer that under our hands, he will not spare us either. Consider therefore the kindness and the sternness of God. Sternness to those who fell, but kindness to you, provided you continue in kindness. But I have to ask, when has this Gentile white supremacist nation ever been kind to our black brothers and sisters, to our Native American brothers and sisters? When have we ever been kind? And if you do not continue in kindness, or if you do not live in that kindness while the favor of God is allowing us as Gentiles this opportunity to so-called lead, you and I will not be spared. We will be cut off. Verse 25. I do not want you, my white evangelical Americans, conservative white supremacists, to be ignorant of this fact, so that you will stop being conceited, even though we were told to never be conceited, that you will understand that we were used by God to stir his true chosen people to jealousy, to come back to him. And so that took place until now, where the full number of Gentiles, me and others like me, have come into the fold, have come in to cleave and recognize the true chosen people of God, who are our black brothers and sisters. And if you don't think it matters who the true chosen people are, if you think I'm wrong in who I'm describing as the true chosen people, then let me take you back to Luke 21:24. You can go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 also. But Luke 21:24 says this to you, my white evangelical family members. They, our black family, who have fallen by the edge of the sword, by our people, by the Gentiles, and will be led captive among all the nations across the globe. The unified hate and oppression of our black brothers and sisters under our arms and hands and leadership, because we're the ones that took them the Atlantic slave trade and made them captive to our ways across the globe. And then it says Jerusalem will be trampled down, trodden by the Gentiles, the Ashkenazi Jews, those who are Jewish. That boy acts girlish, which means what? He's really not a girl, just has characteristics of one. That's why they're Jewish. They have some characteristics, but they're fake. They're not the real deal. They're trampling down Jerusalem, even as we speak. But it says this, just like it said in Romans, until the times of the Gentile. Until the time of the Gentile. White supremacy from Russia to America. Democratic communism. It doesn't matter. It's all the same beast. Just manifests itself differently. It's all coming down. For the time of the Gentiles, of white supremacy, has come to its end. I'm going to read from one of the Christian writers that I found online, and they just stated, one day, the fullness of the Gentiles will be complete, and God will deliver the nation of Israel. Anyone who might have doubts about God's faithfulness in keeping his promise and promises, consider these passages as important reminders that God has a detailed plan that he is fulfilling patiently and carefully. There's a reason why Trump and white supremacy is on trial. He is patiently still trying to open your eyes, my white evangelical family members, to the hypocrisy and the evilness of white supremacy, who has always gotten away. Until now. Why? Because the mighty hand of the true Most High Yah, not the God of Christianity, not the Jesus of Christianity, but the true God and his Son of the Most High Yah, have said, time is up, Gentiles. I'm coming back to redeem Israel, my true chosen people, from your oppressive hands, just like I did when I did it back with my Hebrew brothers and family members out of the hands of those Egyptians. He's coming back. Jacob, you will be the head. And with that is why I say, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, oh, happy day, when Jacob is put in his rightful place. Oh, happy day. To you, my white evangelical family members, you may still have an opportunity to repent. I'm not the Most High Yah, so I don't know exactly where he is in shutting that door. But all I know is that I've made sure years ago that I'm in. And now that is why I live my life to proclaim this truth, to cleave to my black family members, and to declare this truth. This is your brother Dana, coming to you from the city of Atlanta, with another speaking truth, regardless.